The state government in Arkansas is spending its time passing laws that restrict abortion. Thank you. They're focusing on serious issues here. Arkansas legislators clamp down on abortion access even further by passing a law that forces women to have their partner's permission to access the procedure. A recently passed bill, HB 1566, is a provision under the Arkansas Final Disposition Rights Act of 2009, which states that in the matter of a person's death, family members have to agree on what to do with the deceased person's body. HB 1566 includes aborted fetuses into that act, which means that both the mother and the father of the fetus will have to agree on what to do with fetal remains, thus requiring a woman to tell whoever impregnated her that she's planning on having an abortion. Both parties will have to agree on what to do with the remains. This law could also apply to women impregnated by abusive partners and those impregnated after a sexual assault. For women under the age of 18, the decision about what to do with the fetal remains will be deferred to her parents or guardians. A president for NARAL, the pro-choice, told HuffPost on Monday that HB 1566 is essentially a way to make it harder to access abortion. So let me explain to you what this means. Under this law, a woman would need approval from her rapist to get an abortion. So the ACLU is suing over it. And this is very similar to, as they kind of touched on here, the fetal remains bill. There are states that have passed laws that said you have to have a burial service for a fetus. So, like, even if you have a miscarriage, you have to have, like, a ceremony. You have to have burial services for the fetus. This is from the same people who claim to be against big government. But they want to tell you you have to talk to somebody who sexually assaulted you to get their approval before you get an abortion. Wow, man, that hypocrisy is absolutely stunning. And this is all part of the TRAP crackdown. Targeted Restriction of Abortion Procedure. That's what TRAP stands for. And basically what these laws are, it's a way to try to outlaw abortion without using the language, we are outlawing abortion. Because it's unconstitutional, according to the Supreme Court, to say, we're going to outlaw abortion, so you have to do it in a roundabout way. One of the things they do is they overregulate on purpose. Again, hilarious from the crowd that says they hate regulation. But what they'll do is they'll say, hey, that abortion clinic where you don't even do abortions, you just hand out a pill, you need to have a surgical procedure room. They're like, we don't even do surgeries here. Yeah, but it's a new regulation. Or they'll say, oh, I see you have your surgical procedure room, but the ceilings are only 8 feet high. Under our law, they need to be 9 feet high. So you got to redo your whole building. But we can't afford that. Okay, well, you're going to have to shut down. So you try to ban abortions without using the language of, we are going to ban abortions. So it's weaselly, and they're lying as they do it, because they pretend all along like, no, this is about the safety of the women. But it's not. It's a trick. It's a trick to try to ban abortion. And this is what they're focusing on in Arkansas. It's not like they have other problems in Arkansas, like uninsured people or poverty or anything like that. No, they need to, the state government needs to spend their time telling women to get the approval of people who sexually assaulted them before they get an abortion. Beyond pathetic and sad and really disgusting.